Welcome to High Value Blueprint, the space where bold ideas meet real talk. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into a controversial moment from Kevin Samuels that's lighting up the timeline. Let's break it down, challenge the narrative, and see what truths we can uncover.
Get the one thing that matters, the husband. Hello? Hello? All right. They can't get.
Hi.
Hello?
How are you? Okay, so I just
Hold on.
wanted to. Okay.
How old are you?
23.
All right.
24, actually. I just had a birthday.
All right. Okay. What's your question?
So I just wanted to get some perspective. I know that currently social media plays a big role in people networking, being that now a lot of people are like focused on their job and different ways to go out and be social are limited, but we are getting back to a few things. My ultimate question is, and I bring up the point of social media, is because a lot of people are posting nowadays, and I see a lot of men posting that they think that it's attractive when women kind of make that first shot, or let's just say like the gesture of
Shorten your question down. Shorten your question down.
expression and interest. What do you see, or what do you say is
Should a woman shoot her shot?
yeah?
Yes.
How would you say that? Like, what would be the best way? Because I've been watching consistently, and so I'm kind of like getting towards.
Watch what white women, Hispanic women, watch what the women who get
I
married
saw what
do.
you said about Hispanic women.
Okay. You asked me. I answered the question. Are you going to do what the other women who get married do? Are you prepared to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think when I say so definitively shoot your shot, that's not more widely accepted with black women?
I think a lot of black women do put up a masculine kind of guard, and
You're in college?
I've graduated.
Okay.
And
4-year degree or 2-year?
4, 5 actually. 5.
5-year? Okay. So when you were a junior or senior in high school, did college just offer you admission or did you have to apply?
You had to apply.
You had to apply, so you actually had to do something to get into college? And then to get your degree, did you actually have to show up to class and do work?
Absolutely.
So it was and you went through that entire process because it was something you valued long term.
Mm-hmm.
If you can understand that process, how much do women value men long term?
I mean, personally, I do. So
I said, how much do women value men long term? You look at the effort a woman wants to put into a man, because we're talking about a marriage, something that's supposed to last a lifetime. Wouldn't you want to go ahead and get to it? So if you have to shoot your shot, why aren't more women willing to shoot their shot versus just waiting for guys? And here's the bottom line: most women don't value men.
no, I have.
So if you want to shoot your shot, stop going out with your female friends.
I don't do any of that.
Go out and physically be in the places, the kind of caliber of men you would want. Go there. Don't take your cell phone. Leave this in the car.
Yeah.
And be present. Smile. I always say, have a little handkerchief or something, a mitzvah. Spray some perfume on it. Drop it in front of somebody. Let a man pick it up. That's shooting your shot. I don't mean you have to walk over to a dude and say, damn, what's up with you? That ain't what you have to do. You just have to, you look at a guy, you make eye contact, and let him know that you're interested in him approaching you. That's shooting your shot.
Okay, so then after doing that consistently. Right now.
Consistently meaning what?
Okay, so for example, right now I'm interested in a ball player. We kind of talk back and forth.
A ball player?
Yeah, basketball.
Okay.
So I've been attending games like consistently. Whenever they have a home game, I'm there, courtside. Yeah. So
what about the pharmacist?
You said what about what?
What about the pharmacist? What about the insurance agent? What about the trucker?
I mean,
ball player? Why? Why are you doing why would you be willing to go through all that effort when you had all those guys at college that were just Why?
Mm, I don't know. I think that's more so just my interest. Like me personally, I am
So
my
you're interested in the fact that he plays basketball for a living. What's
no.
interesting
So
about
this person, the person I was more interested in them because they're more family oriented.
the basketball player?
Hmm.
How many games in the season?
I don't know.
How do you know they're family oriented?
He has a lot of like posts, and then we've also had conversations back and forth. I'm
How do you
not
know
just
how old is he?
hiring someone. 24. He just had a birthday in February.
Does he play professional basketball?
No, it's G League.
Does he have a
What do you say about that?
does
What
he
do you
have a
say?
does he have a career?
Yeah, he's labeled as the most dominant player.
I don't give a shit about sports
Okay.
because
You're saying more so educational would be a better type of route.
I say that you guys, I say that women, you make up a lot of shit that's not there when you're excited about somebody's
Career.
football players,
Yeah.
basketball players, athletes, entertainers. Y'all fill in a lot of spaces. And I ask you about, would you be as interested in him if he was an insurance salesman?
Yeah. He seems like a genuine guy. So yeah, I'm not really into the whole facade of this and that. That's
Okay,
just
all
my
right. Well, let me ask you that. 24 years old. Does he have any children?
no.
How long, did he graduate from college?
No. He went into the
All
league,
right. And who did he play for?
the College Park Skyhawks. So
Uh-huh. Right.
hmm
And how much is he making annually?
I don't know.
How long you known this guy?
2 or 3 months.
How much do you think he makes? Makes less than $100,000 a year?
Yeah. It's G
That's,
League.
I don't care. G League, I don't know what that means. Less than $75,000 a year?
Hmm.
Yes?
Probably.
Less than $50,000 a year?
I'm not sure.
You should know this. I mean, if you're talking about a man who's family oriented, you got to be able to take care of a family. And one of the parts of that is money.
Hmm.
How you going to take care of it? What does the prospect for a G League basketball player look like at 35?
I mean, if he's 35 and still playing G League, I wouldn't be.
First of all, 24 is too young to be dealing with. He's 24. I don't think men should be looking for women at least they're 30 years old. So you're dating a 24-year-old automatically means he's not anybody that I would say you should be even talking to seriously anyway.
Not serious. Okay.
Oh no, but what I'm gathering from you, and no offense, you're like a lot of women today. You just pick on what you like. And I'm like, why would you pick a 24-year-old anything who's making average money? And I asked you what? You said family oriented. Based upon what? His Instagram posts?
No, based on conversation and communication as far as, yeah. So it could be all talk. I mean, I agree
It
with
could be, but I'm gonna ask you. But the thing is, are you a wife though?
you. Yes.
Okay. If I put you in a room with marriage-minded men, see, this is and I'm doing this for the audience. A lot of times
Yeah.
a lot of times you ladies go automatically to try to vet the man. And the questions I'm asking you right now tell me you're not anywhere close to being a wife.
Okay.
You're a girlfriend. You're cool. Because a wife doesn't worry about G League versus this. Women are worried about, wives are worried about, can you be stable and secure and provide?
Hmm.
And the questions I'm asking you, you picking based off feelings and asking about shooting your shots. In the long and short of it, you're going to waste a bunch of your time in your prime years for something you shouldn't be doing anyway.
Yeah, I think it's good that I'm getting this feedback now, and it's only been like 2 to 3 months that we've been talking because
What does your dad say about it?
my dad is from the same hometown, so my dad says it's cool for me to be out and be social. I'm not a club goer, so he
What
says
does your dad say about him?
he says it's just see where it goes.
Your dad and your mom married?
No,
What did your dad do?
my dad is a barber. Yeah, so that's why I'm at 2 to 3 months. I'm like, I'm done with it.
Well, I mean,
'Cause I know not to waste my time.
you asked, and the reason is not because your dad's a barber. It's the fact of the matter. You're 23, and you asked about. I think you need to step back because a lot of times women start talking about relationships in terms of what they feel. Just like I was talking about that one young lady, and it was really sad how much Disney fantasy stuff you guys believe and no one tells you. No, if you want to be married, you need to ask yourself, am I a wife? And what is your relationship role model? What model? Where in your life did you see a married couple and said this is the marital ideal? Who were those people?
Initially I was looking at Megan Good.
And Devin Franklin?
Devin.
And her husband?
And her husband, yeah, her ex-husband.
So, you know, the Megan Good, who's supposed to be, she divorced him.
Mm-hmm.
And now apparently, allegedly, she's dating some white battle rapper by the name of Disaster.
Oh, I don't know about her new.
Megan Good, and that's the thing. And if that makes sense, it sounds crazy, but one of the issues we have right now is young ladies, y'all don't have anybody directly in front of you that you can say, I want to be married like my mom and dad, or I want to be married like my grandparents. You're picking people in the public. If you're picking people who are celebrities in the public, you can't know these folks. So I would sit back and say, you probably shouldn't be dating right now. You should be answering a lot of real fundamental questions because you only have a few years of prime, and wasting time on something that's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I would say, especially and at 24, when you said he was 24 years old, I was pretty much like, that's a wrap anyway. Okay. All right. Have a good one.
So she's 24, and honestly, I've got to give her some credit. She actually called in to ask Kevin some questions and seek dating advice. And that right there already sets her apart from a lot of women who come on thinking they know it all. At 24, you're young enough to learn. And if you're willing to actually listen, you can avoid making the same mistakes that so many women in their 30s and 40s regret. Now, here's the key. At 24, you are in your prime. This is the window where you have the most leverage, the most opportunity, and the most options when it comes to men. But that window doesn't last forever. And what you do in your 20s will directly affect where you land in your 30s. Too many women waste their 20s having fun, chasing the wrong guys, thinking marriage will just fall into their lap later, and then by the time they're ready to settle down, their best years are behind them. So when a 24-year-old calls in looking for guidance, the first thing Kevin would tell her, and I agree, is this: be intentional now. Don't waste time. Figure out what kind of man you want, but more importantly, figure out what kind of woman you need to be in order to attract and keep that man. Because men of value are not just looking at your beauty, they're looking at your character, your femininity, your cooperation, and your ability to bring peace. At 24, you might think you've got all the time in the world, but you don't. That's the illusion. Every year, your value in the dating market shifts. Right now, you have maximum potential, but potential only matters if you use it correctly. If you spend your 20s entertaining the wrong men, prioritizing your career over family, or thinking your looks alone will lock down a husband, you're going to wake up at 30, single, and wondering what happened. The fact that she's asking questions means she's open to learning, and that's the best move she could make at her age. Because if you listen now, if you humble yourself now, if you build the right habits now, you can actually secure the type of relationship and marriage that most women wait too long to chase. So to her, I'd say, don't just ask questions, apply the answers. Respect the wisdom. Understand that the man you want has standards too. And if you align yourself with what men actually value and